Good morning, students. Last session we were doing the examples of the complex reactions. So we have done with 2 of the examples of complex reactions. Few more we are doing it here. Let us take a third example. NO plus H2. It gives 2H2O plus N2. Now, the mechanism of this reaction was determined experimentally. It was found that during the experiment, H2O2 is formed as an intermediate. But we cannot see any H2O2 in the reactant or product. This shows that the reaction must be taking place in more than one step. So let us write the steps for a reaction. Step 1. 2NO reacts with H2 and forms N2 plus H2O2. This is the slow step. In step 2, H2O2 reacts with H2 and forms 2H2O. This is the first step. You know, when a reaction takes place in more than one step, it is called as a complex reaction. So it is a complex reaction. And the rate law can be written on the basis of the slow step. The rate is equal to K NO to the power 2, because it is 2NO written here, and H2. And the order of reaction will be equal to 3. 2 plus 1, 3. Let us take one more example. HBr plus O2 gives Br2 plus H2O. This is a balanced chemical equation. Now this reaction has been found to take place in 3 steps. First step, HBr reacts with O2 and forms HOOBr. The 2 oxygens join between H and Br. In step 2, HOOBr reacts with another molecule of HBr, and one of the oxygen is transferred here and it forms 2HOBr. Step 3, 2HOBr reacts with 2HBr and form 2Br2 plus 2H2O. When I add all the 3 steps, I get this as the overall reaction. First step is the slow step. And you know that slow step is called as the rate determining step. So, what is the rate of the reaction? It is a complex reaction, of course, taking place in more than one step. And the rate law is written on the basis of the slow step. This is the slow step. K HBr to the power 1, because stoichiometric coefficient in the slow step is 1, and O2 to the power 1. The order of reaction is 2. In the complex reactions, if we know the mechanism of the reaction, we can write the rate law on the basis of the slow step. Let us take one more example. Now, H2O2 decomposes to give H2O plus O2. H2O2 hydrogen peroxide, if it is kept in a container, it by itself slowly decomposes to give water and oxygen. But this reaction is catalyzed by I negative iodide ion in the alkaline medium. Iodide here is a catalyst which catalyzes this reaction. When we write down the steps of the reaction takes place as follows. Step 1. H2O2 reacts with I negative and it forms H2O plus I negative. In step 2, IO negative. In step 2, H2O2 reacts with IO negative. First step, H2O2 has reacted with I negative and formed water plus IO negative. Second step, I2O2 has reacted with IO negative and formed H2O plus O2 plus I negative. Now, first step is the slow step. Now, important thing, if I add the two steps, I am adding the two steps. I negative gets cancelled out because it is a catalyst. At the end of the reaction, it will remain unchanged. IO negative get cancelled. And your overall reaction is 2H2O2 will give 2H2O plus O2. Now, when we write the rate of a reaction, rate law, then we find that rate law is written on the basis of the slow step. Slow step is the first step. First step, the reactant H2O2 and I negative is involved. This is the rate law. But when we have defined rate law, we have said that rate law is an expression in which the concentration of the reactant is taken, molar concentration of the reactant. I negative is not the reactant in the overall reaction. It is only a catalyst. So it is possible that I don't include I negative because it is not the reactant, it is only a catalyst in the reaction. So rate of a reaction can be written as rate is equal to K H2O2 and therefore it is a first order reaction. Order is 1. So these are few of the examples of complex reactions. Now there are many reactions which are elementary reactions also. So now let us take an example of elementary reactions. So let us consider an elementary reaction. We have done an elementary reaction is a reaction which takes place in one step. Let us take the example. NH4NO2, ammonium nitrite, when heated, it decomposes to form N2 plus 2H2O. This reaction takes place only in one step. Only in this step. No intermediate is formed in this reaction. So I can write the rate law on the basis of this reaction only. But rate law can be written only when I experimentally come to know that this is an elementary reaction. If it is an elementary reaction, then the stoichiometric coefficients will be equal to the power. So this is the rate law and the order of reaction is 1. But for that, we must know that it is an elementary reaction. Let us take one more. 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. Now it was found that this reaction is an elementary reaction. Elementary reaction which takes place only in one step. And it was found that rate is equal to K NO to the power 2. Stoichiometric coefficient is 2, so it is 2. O2 to the power 1. So order of reaction is 3. So we can say that in the elementary reaction, the order of reaction is determined on the basis of the only step in which the reaction takes place. But in the case of a complex reaction, if the reaction takes place in 2 steps or more than 2 steps, then the rate law is determined on the basis of the slowest step. Thank you.